There's also a there's also a gap fill down that hasn't been. You see that 101 area, 101.5.
Yeah, I see that. It can go all the way down to 94. If it goes through there, why not, right? But it could also be starting to form a possible head and shoulders, and it could be starting to make way for the head.
Yep. I think guidance looks good, but is it going to reflect right away is the question.
Right.
Short term wise. I mean, just keep it on the watch list for tomorrow. See if it's a gap and go or gap and crab. But I probably wouldn't feel comfortable jumping into it right now. I don't really know much about them. All right, Tesla's back over 347 here. We did tap the 348 there. Let's see if we can get a continuation to break out of that. Yeah, I'm going through, well, our community is going through our district representative here, and it's so dirty, man. People just talk shit so much about you, the other cat. They dig up dirt and put it on postcards and mail it to everyone. It's freaking dirty. talking about oh, this guy's suicidal, cannot freaking be, it's not stable for the city, and blah blah blah. Like, what the you don't bring out freaking, you know, confidential information like that, man.
That's all right. The governor's race here in Georgia, Stacey Abrams wants to make us a sanctuary state and give illegal immigrants the right to vote and full access to all all government benefits. I don't think that's going to fly in Georgia. Sorry.
They're like, F that.
The right to vote? What the fuck?
Yep. She says everybody that lives in the country needs the right to vote, regardless if they're a citizen or not. And they should have access to Medicaid, food stamps, health care, whole 9 yards. And then that we would not support ICE. ICE would not be allowed in our state, and they would not deport illegal immigrants.
Okay. Well.
And I'm like, yeah, well, that's not going to win in Georgia. Saw that last night. That was her commercial. I was like, what the hell?
Can we get a 370 break today on Tesla?
Is anybody playing Tilray for ER?
Puts?
I was thinking call. Or a second ER. Okay, it's second. But yeah, I was thinking 200 calls.
Wow, this trend up is crazy on the vol speed. Very nice trend up on the vol speed. Let's see if it continues in.
Quantum. I love it.
So Apple is now time cycle 1 on the 3-day to the downside as well.
Yeah.
And it's still scanning for position on 2-day.
Yeah, but NQ scanning on the 1-day up bias is like, what the heck? It's like Apple, like tech seems bullish, but Apple doesn't for some reason, as far as internals. Well, I shouldn't say that. Google is actually scanning down bias as well now.
Netflix
has been, but it broke out like crazy today for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Netflix is a 4-day one short, and 3-day 4 shorts, and a 1 week 3 short. The queues are scanning for a bias on the 1 day. BKNG is a fire 1 long on the 1 day.
Yeah, but that damn thing doesn't. Screw that thing. Every time I play it, I get mad at it.
Yeah, because it's not the easiest ticker to play because of its high premium.
Oh yeah, no, it's difficult to play. That's for sure.
McQueen, I don't know what the actual weight is per indice, but they're in all 3.
AT&T looks really freaking good here for 3150 calls. Maybe that's just me though.
And the yen just continues to look weak.
And looks like crap. CGC. That one looks interesting.
Yeah, VS. It's channeling in this bull flag that I have here, but I mean this channel, but it's not breaking. But it looks like it wants to break it now. So let's see.
Ooh, is this time to reload AMD?
So yeah, beat Boeing is definitely, I guess, the top pick for YM. 5% on Apple. Thanks, Quantum. I was not aware that United Health Group was so heavy on Dow.
Wonder if I could play that.
Trends back at 1.27. ADD still holding. It's at 700.
Why the hell are calls on UVXY so freaking expensive for this one? Jesus.
The vol speed looks like it's starting to turn a little bit. We just made some highs, and looks like the new candle on vol speed is not making newer highs, not making higher highs, but looks like it's channeling here. Perhaps there's some news coming out or something. Now vol speed is coming down. Let's see what happens. Could be just a slight pullback. Could be something more. But this is the first red candle we have today that has opened as an inside candle on the vol speed and could signify a possible change of volume direction. So just wait and see what happens. Right now it's starting to go green, and let's see if we pull through. The VIX is now sitting at 1878, so we are 10 cents away from the previous low on the VIX. So everything is looking very, very bullish as of right now. The trend, however, has spiked to 1.25. AD currently sitting at 712, 713, closer to the high of the day than the low. So essentially, we came back from the lows today, and throughout the day, the market has tried to sustain the volume coming in, but it is not that massive amount of volume just yet. And just like that, vol speed looking like it wants to come back up. ADD just hovering here at 726. Very, very strong overall. The put call ratio at the 10 DMA and the VIX still showing that risk on environment as it continues to make its way down. Tesla 347.55. I don't see any big blocks on the indices when I look. You notice that?
I think the indices themselves are staying relatively neutral right now because of the election coming up tonight.
Yep, and that explains the low volume and such. So
Yep,
exactly what it is. It's not big buying. I don't know what's propping this. I think there's just only a selective few big tickers that are being held up, as you can see from ADD.
Yeah, and if it's just being held up and buyers don't show up after midterms, everything can drop quite fast.
That's
Yep.
where I've been focusing on volume so much today.
There is a crap ton of 2,700 Ps and 2,695 Ps for tomorrow being bought up on SPX. There is a crap ton of 270 SPY puts being bought up. If you are swinging calls overnight, I would suggest at least picking up one of those, the SPYs or the SPXs, depending on your account size.
Like watching paint dry right now.
Yeah, but the weird thing is I can't get filled on any of my like FOMO plays I want here. I wanted to get back in on AMD at the bottom there, and I couldn't get filled. So now I'm chasing it. I'm not going to chase it.
So I was using this antivirus before, and my computer was lagging like a motherfucker. I installed the antivirus, and my computer is actually not that bad now. Very weird. Anyway, moving on. What happened?
And then DMC says he's going mobile and that he just to message him if anything major happens. So I was like, all right. So I gave it a few minutes. I just messaged him. I was like, Tesla 349.62. He was like, shut the fuck up. Just trolling him.
Fair enough. I'm gonna open up the chat because I guess right now it's kind of barren. There is no real news here. If some news comes out, I will shut everyone up. And yeah, so I'll open up the chat. Give me a few seconds. And if you want to chat, just rejoin. I will try to be doing this towards the end of the days, especially after a couple of trades have been done and focused on. After that, I guess we can open things up a little bit. And again, I'll shut things down if things get a little too much.
Damn team, man. Should have picked that up.
I'm thinking about that ticker, the one I brought up earlier, and I think it might be a good sell. I think it might be a good thing to buy puts on.
Yeah. So I guess I was just muted. Well, it's gone now. YM was had a 15-minute down confirmation, but it's off. It's flashing right now. NQ had it down confirmation 30-minute, and ES has one that's unconfirmed.
You said to the down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a 15-minute though.
Tesla going for the breakout again. Let's see what happens.
You got a new mic today, Mike?
No, I'm just using my headset today. Why is it better or worse?
Sounds good.
Thank you.
ES is not no down confirmation on ES anymore. Still an unconfirmed on YM. Man, ES is just staying in this channel.
Gotta kill the
Breakdown.
premium.
115s look good here on CBOE for this week.
Oh, CBOE came up on a scanner this morning or
Yeah, it's been running like a bat out of hell.
No, I don't think there's anything to be concerned about for Tesla. It looks good.
Yeah, Tesla looks great.
Yeah.
No, I'm just BV was saying he's concerned about.
About what? We're positive on our entry on Tesla on the 360 calls.
Yeah, it's looking good, BV.
Just trust the TC7.
Yeah, I mean, I've swung a position since yesterday, midday. I took a position on Tesla, and it's for next week, but I'm only down $6 total on the entire position. With the drop yesterday, the drop this morning, and then the chop this morning, I'm still only down $6 on the entire position. There's a lot of pressure to the upside here, or a lot of interest to the upside. Let me put it that way.
ES just broke below that channel I've had for the whole day.
Let's see those Apple puts go to work.
Yeah, this is the mid trend that we've been having all day. It's causing this pullback.
Wow, good job, Billy. You got to be printing on Starbucks.
I sold out on the spike already, but I doubled and tripled down, so that's why I exited. So,
You made good money on it.
50%.
That's not bad. Something seems up with IQ here. And Bob.
Just want to point out we got to be careful with a possible VIX spike that could be coming because we rejected off the lows of the VIX. We filled essentially the gap that was created, and now we can go higher on the VIX. So just watch that position very carefully. Vol speed looks like it is tapering off here at the top. Unless we get a push in volume, looks like we can actually lose what we have here. And it is possible for a move down to occur. The ED now at 729.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go smoke. It's almost 3 o'clock. It's an hour to 3 o'clock. Nothing's really gonna happen until 3.
I'm just looking forward to this TC7 working out in our favor on Tesla.
Are you feeling bullish, Apple, Tony? It still hasn't recaptured it's still flirting with a 4-hour Keltner. And on 30-minute, it seems like it wants a date with like 202. That's what I'm targeting for.
All right, I'm back.
You missed absolutely nothing.
Thank you for the update. Hmm. Verizon looks interesting here too. Minute squeeze. 30 minutes just starting down. 1 hour's challenging. Direction right now.
Tony, you said BBC started.
BBC time?
Tony loves giving Samsung the BBC.
That's funny.
Every time he says BBC, always tags him. Oh wait, Samsung's not even in here. Come on, Apple puts.
Oh shit, Apple is about to dump hard.
Let's look at that. What is it?
Apple? Apple looks ready.
Apple does look ready for a little bit of a down.
Yeah, baby. Come on, let's close below 200 today.
It's got a cross under on the 5 minute. It's got
Order cancelled.
pull back on the 15.
Order filled.
I don't know. The 1 hour's trying on the TTM. The 1 hour's trying to push up for a squeeze, as far as the TTM shows.
Yeah, but it could be a squeeze to the downside.
Yeah, it could go back down.
Yeah, it could.
I've been trusting in the Apple internals on this one.
Oh yeah, I did it. I put in the inverted Apple chart, and we have a buy signal yesterday. And we're just starting to squeeze on the inverted. So yeah, I would say this is essentially time cycle 1. Yeah, downside.
Oh, they have dividends in 2 days too. Dividend payout.
I brought that up to Richard as well. I saw that, and that's why I'm thinking it might drop a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. After the payout dividends. Ex-dividend day is tomorrow.
Also, I want to just point out that we have a major daily cross to the downside 2 days ago. 3 days ago.
Why not? All right, I'm short Apple with you guys here.
Currently have a down unconfirmed on hourly for sorry, that's Amazon.
Took a 180p
What date?
for Friday
Why?
because
It's gonna be worthless.
I'll be back.
That 180p is gonna be worthless. You're better off just taking the 190 for next week. So it's $1.45 right now.
Nvidia has a down confirmation on this hourly. Okay. Qs and NQ has a unconfirmed down on the hour.
BBC cometh.
I'm seeing a possible little spike or reversal here on 6J on the hour.
Tesla pulled back.
ES had a 15-minute down confirmation last candle. This is just the trend coming into play here for a midday pullback. It's funny how everyone's using BBC. Freaking whale.
Wow, look at that vol speed candle down. Holy crap.
Come down to Daddy Apple. Come on. Let's give up all those green gains today. Let's give it all up. No one's in Apple calls, right? I'm sorry if anyone is. I think we're all inputs.
Yeah, no, we're in calls for other companies, not for Apple. Apple puts, baby.
Hey man, I've been patient all day waiting for this stupid play to come into fruit.
Holy crap, look at that vol speed candle. Holy shit. Look at that.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Yeah, that's a big wall speed.
Yes, that is a lot of selling coming in. And that coincides with the VIX spike. And that coincides with the put call ratio staying at the 10 DMA. So put call ratio doesn't mean shit right now. How's that trend looking?
Wow. Freaking ball speed. Pew. Holy shit. That was rude.
This is where I would buy Amazon calls. I think. Look at that move down on Amazon. Oof. What cheapies are people selling off right now? Let's see what the next vol speed candle brings, because this could be even more sell-off coming in, right? Look at that ADD now going wanting to go negative. VIX spiking up past the 19 handle. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let me guess, Hamilton went long.
Ah, come on. That low volume spike run up today was just didn't look right. ADD back at 460 from 700s.
Holy shit, you want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny? Alexander Hamilton at 11:15 a.m. today went long Amazon.
Good. Long what?
Amazon.
Oh god.
Look at Amazon.
Up 30% on Apple put.
Yeah, RVR saw the low volume weakness fake out beat.
Tesla's actually holding reasonably strong amidst this puke.
New 15-minute candles are opening weak.
Yeah, Tesla didn't break 344, which was really big. It did break 344. Oh, well, I mean, but it's above it. I mean, I'm not like if it hit it and bounced right back up, that's okay, but we're not under.
What the hell? VS now just going for the meme buys, 2200 puts.
He's had that all morning.
Oh really? Fucking meme buys.
Doesn't matter, okay? What VS touches turns into gold.
I see that. I don't even understand how. Fuck man, how does that even work?
When you get them at cheap prices like VS, they work.
Oh wow, VS, good follow on the flow. So I'm still holding my Tesla calls, and I'm still holding my Apple puts, and I still have Google calls, and that becomes a natural strangle for me. Well, straddle, I believe. Strangle.
I like it because Tesla can diverge from the market no problem, does it all the time. So why Apple pukes, Tesla runs.
Oh yeah, Yen's catching some bid.
Oh boy. Okay, so let's see another puke in the next 15-minute candle, right? This 15-minute candle, for these next 15 minutes, I'm assuming we're going to be flat, and then we're going to really puke. Unless vol speed really just picks it right back up and makes back everything it did over the course of the past 4 hours, which I highly doubt.
Think this is a dead cat now?
I mean, my puts are telling me it is.
Yeah. Come on, Apple, go red. You're only a quarter. They didn't like my rotten apple. I meant on the indices, Travis. But yes, Apple's still dark.
And Tesla's still holding strong in all this puke, right? It's amazing.
Power of an A7.
Damn right.
Trusty algos, man. I can't ignore Apple if it says fire one short on multiple times. Oh, on the 1 day, 2 day, and 3 day now, Apple's fire one short.
Really now? So we got a lot of shit going on in there that really makes me want to buy even more puts.
You see, trusty algo.
The new setup I'm testing is shorting Apple right now as well.
Come on, gap fill. Did I say NQ was scanning for upside earlier?
Is it now downside?
It is now scanning for a downside. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said it was scanning for an upside because it was throwing me off where Apple was scanning down.
Yeah, the 1 hour.
Well, yeah, on the 1 day. Oh, thanks, Jim.
BBC?
Yeah, I just looked at his 1.3 bills or so. VS, did you get out of your weed place? Nice.
Apple caught a bounce.
Apple is setting up for a chopped cheese to down on 30.
Looks like there's some sweeps on 190Ps on Apple for this week and 192.50s.
I'm assuming that one of those got knocked out. Oh no, they're still all three entered. Okay, cool.
And with NQ being in Fire 3 shorts for the 4-day and the 1 week, there's only a 60% chance that it reverses to the long side. So 40% that it continues its.
You said X dividend is tomorrow on
2 days.
The Yahoo Finance showed ex dividend day as tomorrow, but I think the payout was on Friday, on the 8th.
Yeah, payouts on the 8th. So they'll be exiting tomorrow then.
So you have to be in by the ex dividend date, which is tomorrow.
And their dividend is 73 cents per share. What did AMD do during that?
So looks like Vol Speed's trying to come back here, but we'll see if this trend can continue or not. Right as of right now, it looks like we broke the trend up, and we should kind of see a move down here if the Vol Speed can't break over the previous candle highs. So Vol Speed's actually catching some momentum here, and we're really trying here to continue the trend up. VIX is selling off. We're back under 19 handle. And Vol Speed has broken over the previous candle. So now it has engulfed the previous candle, and we should expect to see the market try to defend this bit of profit taking.
46% volume on ES, 67 on NQ.
Tesla's trying to make a break again, getting some volume here on Tesla.
Ever since ES puked from the top, it hasn't been able to break above the 6-day on 15 minutes so far. It's getting rejected pretty hard here on this candle at least. Last two candles got rejected as well.
Vol speed is showing some signs of getting sold. However, the trend is still there. The VIX is still under 19, so just to be aware of it, we could easily get sold here. ADD currently hovering at 426, and again, VIX is still hovering under the 19 handle.
Tick is negative 450, Tick Q is negative 180, 190. ADD 420. I'm still swinging. Mine's like Tick and Tick Q is now positive, 75 and 64.
I'll be back shortly, guys.
Okay. Samsung, do you speak Cantonese or Mandarin? Oh, okay.
Is Apple's dividends, is it $1.20 or is it 76 cents per share? Does anybody actually know?
I think it was 2 something for the year, wasn't it?
$2?
Let me check. Hold on one second. So about 73 cents a share every quarter.
Yeah. So all we're looking on this dividend drop is 73 cents. At 0.76, if you do 0.76 as your share, is what I did. So let me do it at 0.73 here.
Yeah, for the whole year, I was talking about 2 something. I guess it's 3. 292.
All right, so based on that, since it comes off the stock price, it's about 3.6%. If we see that, we should see 194.92, all based on $202.20 and 73. If I did that right.
So my thinking behind that is not just a dividend payout, but drop, but also the people that are going to sell Apple afterwards because they got their.
Correct. Be right back.
Everything looks like it's rebounding, huh? VIX is under the 19 handle. The vol speed is recovering quite nicely, although the candles are a bit erratic.
It's far too long on the 1 day.
Oh, so we might have already missed it a little bit.
But the thing is that it just crossed yesterday. I don't know. I mean, but it crossed yesterday, but it has that chop cheese setup, right? So it's
Right.
like two.
Thing is, I feel like Apple's just really, really weak, and it's going to end up holding the entire market down. And I feel like if Apple cannot really reclaim and hold higher highs, we're just not going to see that strength out of it.
Tony, you can consider that pretty bullish still, since it's above the upper Keltner. Depending on what time frame you're looking at, 34-hour of the day. But just watch for it, as it could potentially be like a pullback for some more upside. Just to make sure that it's trading above the 6-day. I guess you can do that as well. 4 hours good. 4 hours good. What ticker is this? Let me see if it's scanning anything. MU is not scanning anything for me. I mean, it's 30 minutes still looks good. 4 hour looks decent. Just make sure it closes above that middle Keltner. I don't see anything above the top Keltner. Maybe that's because I have my after hours on. Let me check if it's when it's off. Yeah, with it off, it is above the upper counter. Looks good. But you also had 3 gaps up on MU. So this is probably like I guess, maybe the first or second gap down. I would probably consider it the first gap down. The pullback today scares me though a little bit on MU. Now NQ is flipped back to scanning for the upside on the one. Yeah, Tony, I'd probably leave MU alone for now. It's been in this funk for.
Only thing I'd be comfortable with MU is essentially scalping at the money calls or puts. That's the only thing I'd be really comfortable with at the moment. Otherwise, it's just too choppy.
Yeah, exactly. There's no clear move. However, when you did mention 4 hour, it is holding 4 hour pretty nicely.
It could be just basing right now for another move up.
Right. But it's just kind of iffy. I don't know. Maybe when you see a little more momentum coming out of it, or some flow going into it, then jump in. Or else, like Richard was saying, it'd probably get chopped up right now.
Yeah, like everything's getting chopped up. My Tesla's getting chopped up. My Apple's barely making it. My Googles are the only thing kind of holding, but even that is kind of getting chopped up. I feel like I should just be playing Tesla. Not Tesla. I feel like I should be just playing Amazon because that's the only thing that moves in a fashion enough to keep its IV good. So VIX is looking like it might get some buyers here. The vol speed is looking like it wants to actually come down a little bit, and it failed to actually make new highs on the previous on this candle so far. And we have a new trend forming. So we're going to follow this particular trend, in my opinion, for the vol speed right now, unless we break over to the upside. So that is what we're looking at the vol speed. I know, right? It's so simple sometimes. Wow, Tesla, wrong way.
Jeez, these reversals are just stupid, man.
Yeah, man, it's like ridiculous.
How do you play this shit, dude?
You don't. You stay on the sidelines. As an options trader, this is like this is how you lose your account if you don't play this right. This is ridiculous. Like, look at Amazon. Just look at that Amazon chart, for God's sakes. Like, what is that?
Yeah, yes. It's like you can predict the drop, but then like, how do you predict that pump right back up?
You gotta have like limits and just let them go. It's ridiculous.
Yes, true. BV, what positions are you in? Yeah, for SPX puts, it's really volatile. So by like the first 2 hours, if it doesn't make your move, either cut it and reposition yourself, or get out, because those things will just kill you with data alone, let alone the movement.
Yeah, and if the move just doesn't happen, you're just gonna lose it.
I'm just sitting on Apple puts myself.
Wow, what is its movement? This is ridiculous. See, and there's the broken trend and put call ratio. I'm sorry, on vol speed, and now it's just going to go up. We're just going right back into this bullish risk on sentiment.
You see that, Richard?
What's up?
What I messaged you.
Yeah, I guess it is possible, right? And it is squeezing right now. Question is, how do you play it, right? What do you want to do? You want to take overnight risk?
I see a inverse head and shoulder lighting. Possible, potentially, just forecasting.
On ES.
I posted up. That would mean we push up to 28.15, pull back to 27.30, and then push more higher. Is that what you see too, Dragos? Yeah. That could be a bull flag too, Tony.
So we just double topped on vol speed, and now we're coming back down to test that little trend line I drew. However, at this point, it looks like we're just going to continue higher and higher and grind higher and higher.
Can we have everything grind higher but Apple fail?
Going to be kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, VIX is still in risk on mode. Vol speed still essentially risk on. I guess that was just a pullback, a massive, massive selling pullback. Right now, trend is 1.10. ADD is sitting at 490. Put call ratio is sitting at 0.95. And vol speed going higher and higher. I'm thinking Amazon has it in it to track back to 1655. What do you think?
Amazon 1685.
1655 today possible, I would say. And if you look at it, it is an ET to 1739, and I'm sorry, 1714, and it is building up for quite a squeeze right now. So I'm thinking we could. I think that Amazon is very, very possibly could be a very, very big payer, as it was before.
Yeah, 30 minutes looking good. 4 hour looking good. Pulled back up above the middle counter here on this candle. Setting it for a, if it works, a chop cheese to the upside on the 4 hour.
The 1 day looks kind of like it's setting up to be a dragonfly. The 6 day has crossed over the 8 day. Only thing is, I'm worried about is all this indecision for tomorrow.
Futures are going to be wild tonight, I think.
Yeah, to the upside or the downside is the question.
Well, it's going to be wild erratically as those votes and numbers come in. I don't know if I'm just assuming. Damn, Chickadee's all over the place. Love. She's a farmer. She's a futures trader. Farmers because you and Dragos were talking about wheat and soybean yesterday. There you go. Don't mess with Chickadee. She had all the sites up.
Алло? Привет, как дела? Да, после 4. Да. Окей, хорошо. А лисы у тебя готовы? Окей, хорошо. Всё.
Oh, there goes VS. Come on, VS.
What's he doing, buying puts
Yep, 26.75.
for today?
Probably if he's playing the quick sell, he sees a little rejection. I'm sure it's a scout. I'm going to say it's a scout. Well, actually, no. It might. Well, I'm sure it's a scout if he's playing tomorrow's expiration. That would be suicide to hold something overnight with same day expiration from today.
Unless he's just hoping for a big dump.
Right.
God damn, Tesla, what happened? Where's my A7?
Oh shit. Dragos with the time has come chart.
What does it say? SPX 2000?
Is that wave two? Wave two? Dragos? One impulse and then consolidation, looking for a second drop. Yeah, I don't know the difference between your lingo for that yet, but I can kind of see these patterns. Yeah. Of course.
We see it all the time.
Yep. That's why I'm just sitting here on these Apple puts thinking, okay, when is it coming? When is it coming?
I just hope I captured the right strike.
I'm still in the 195s for next week. Yeah, mine expired November 16th. Jeez. The ones you sold. Yeah, I didn't expect VS to hold that overnight. Your premium would be much cheaper if you jump back in tomorrow. Unless it totally tanked. Just remember, SPX has 3 same-day expiries: Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So when you're looking for like multi-baggers, those are the days you want to get them: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Good luck, Travis.
God damn it, Elon. Make some more tweets.
ES only has 52% volume today.
What the fuck is this vol speed candle? Seriously. Someone want to explain this shit to me? We're getting this massive, massive spike in buying here, but it's not being actually shown.
ADD is only 560.
Whatever, blue wave is going to mean the green for the market, not worried. And we'll repivot and see what's going on, and everything is going to work out. I am currently about 15% in the market. I have not added more to my Tesla. I have not added more to any position. This market has me literally petrified to actually get into any position, aside from Amazon, because there's like no real movement here. Look at this vol speed candle. Where's the pump going? Is it all on Apple? I don't even know.
Apple, BA, Cat, Google, Tilray, AMD.
Ridiculous is what it is.
Wow. YM and ES makes intraday high. What the fuck?
It is vol speed candle. Yeah, we're pumping here. And Amazon is currently not moving. Isn't that interesting? Tesla now at 340. Holy crap. From the high to the low of the channel, just like that. Well, let's see if Elon wants to squeeze out the shorts tomorrow.
There, BV. It's whacked. Whack.
I don't, it's like, what, I don't know, whatever. Shit.
Seriously, so whack. I don't even know how to explain it. This Apple move, man. What the freak?
Well, the VIX has been showing us a risk-on environment the whole day. So I guess that was just a massive pullback, and Apple just is now being fortified by the buybacks. Apple now 204. So everything making intraday highs. ADD now popped up, and market's about to close in 1 minute. So roulette wheel is about to spin for the overnight session. Take your bets last minute. Take your bets, whatever you want. It's all on fire sale right now. Everything on fire sale.
Order filled. Order filled.